Okay, everyone, this is one of the best things I've read recently. It explains in great detail why silver is a hot commodity right now and why it might outperform gold, Bitcoin, and everything else. Silver is the most explosive metal, and there's a good reason why this article is 35 minutes long. Because I list every single advantage silver has over other assets, most of the articles I cover only take 3 to 5 minutes to read. Anyone you know who is curious about why you're focusing on silver rather than, say, gold, Bitcoin, Ripple, or any of the other cryptocurrencies could benefit from watching this video or reading this article. Hopefully, they will grasp it after reading this essay, which provides a comprehensive overview. At the outset, I want to express my gratitude for your continued support of my daily silver news broadcast. If you would want to be updated on global events and their impact on precious metal prices, my name is Silver Slayer, and I encourage you to subscribe and hit the bell button. In order to receive notifications whenever I publish, make sure to click all notifications when you click the bell. Hey, why don't we have a look at this? The description has the link. What comes next? Silver's drivers, price surge to $50 in 2025, and more. I will summarize the key topics and include my personal opinions when appropriate, because this is a lengthy article. Therefore, the silver price on October 5th, 2025. This was released today, so it is quite new. At its current price point, silver has not been this high since 2011. This represents a 60% increase so far this year, which is far more rapid than the increases seen in gold. This week, silver hit $47.83, just shy of its all-time high of $49.50 reached in April of 2011. It's up almost 18% in the previous month, indicating a rapid rally in late September and early October, and it's nearly at record high. Current emotion. Amidst optimistic mood and safe haven demand, silver's price increased over the previous week, breaking above $45 an ounce for the first time in 14 years. This advance has lifted prices by more than 55% in 2025, compared to 43% for gold. Critical factors: a whirlwind of variables, fuels, and the silver market's ascent. Demand for safe haven assets due to geopolitical and economic uncertainty, dropping real interest rates as a result of a weak dollar, and strong demand from industries investing in renewable energy sources like solar panels, electronics, and clean energy. Silver and other precious metals have seen further price increases due to the prolonged government shutdown and the expectation of U.S. Federal Reserve rate cuts. The supply squeeze follows. The silver supply is failing to meet demand. For the last 5 years running, the world's silver supply has been falling short of demand, and 2025 will be no exception. A shortage of 187 million ounces is anticipated this year alone, adding to the 800 million ounces that demand has already surpassed production. Many mines produce silver as a byproduct, making it difficult to swiftly increase production in response to price increases. It's not over yet. Money coming in from investors. Backers are flooding in. During the first half of 2025, silver-backed exchange-traded funds, ETFs, received 95 million ounces, which increased total holdings to about $40 billion, near all-time highs, at more than 1.13 billion ounces. Equally skyrocketing are bullish futures and bets. There is evidence that momentum traders and funds are riding the wave, as net long positions on COMEX are almost 160% greater than they were at the end of 2024. Opinion of experts. Market watchers are optimistic but wary. The $40 to $50 area is where many conventional bank and corporate estimates have silver priced for the near future. Although some experts predict that physical shortages will worsen in the coming months, some who are more bullish on the market believe that a successful breakout above $50 may set off a generational price surge above $75 or even $100. Silver is becoming increasingly scarce just as our need for it is rising. Due to great demand and low supply, prices tend to rise. It's the first law of investment. Therefore, the current market price of silver, marking its greatest point since 2011. According to the graph, silver's bull run in the 2000s peaked in 2011 at about $49.51, and the climb in 2025 is on track to surpass that all-time high. Accordingly, the price of silver has skyrocketed in 2025, and it is now within striking distance of the fabled $50 per ounce mark, which has been stable since 1980 and 2011. By the way, silver has been banging its head against $50 twice, in 1980 and 2011, so it's been in a 45-year cup and handle. The magma has been building up for that volcano the whole time. It will soar to new heights once it surpasses $50. The sky is the limit. Price resistance is non-existent. That's the whole new pricing system. This is a whole new ballgame for silver, and unlike when it was attempting to breach $30 or $40, nothing is stopping it now. This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime chance, because we're in a highly unusual scenario. The price of silver has skyrocketed. Many believe that this was the catalyst for silver's meteoric rise to $48. The increase this year is 60%. That, according to many, was the explosion. It will be falling again soon. Enough said. Everything is different this time. We have recently emerged from a 45-year bind. If silver drops again after that, we won't do it. Now we have more space to maneuver. The recent uptick in both growth and pricing has leveled out. Whereas it was before much simpler to go lower and much harder to go higher, now it will be much easier to go higher and much harder to go lower. Now things are going backwards. Since gold is still at record highs, silver is likely to stay there as well. Given the current high gold-to-silver ratio, silver has plenty of space to outperform gold and will likely continue to do so in the future. The present price reflects a 60% increase so far this year, an incredible rise that has surpassed gold's performance by a wide margin. To give some context, silver, which began the year in the mid-30s, gained over $18 in the first 10 months. Contrarily, gold prices are expected to rise by about 47% in 2025. I was just going to note that silver is strengthening relative to gold because, despite its own price-breaking records near 3,900, the gold-to-silver ratio has dropped to 82, the tightest in a year due to silver's outperformance. Silver, on the other hand, is more of a play-it-safe trade. They're merely restating my points regarding the gold-to-silver ratio that I just made. Therefore, let us proceed. All things considered, this is excellent. Here, this is crucial. Current market patterns and price changes. The rise of silver, then, has been picking in speed in recent weeks and months. Although silver's good fundamentals had been pushing it up since the beginning of 2025, the metal's price took off in the second half of the year. After spending most of 2024 and much of 2025 stuck in the $20 to $30 range, the metal finally started to move higher in 2025. Midway through the year, silver reached the upper 30s. There was a brief period in June 2025 when prices surpassed $39, marking a 13-year high. That is still fresh in my mind. Midway through the year, silver has risen 25% due to that June surge, the largest monthly jump since the 2021 silver squeeze triggered by Reddit. Therefore, I will be making a video just for those who are new to stacking, since I assume that many of you are in that category. See more of an instructional film than anything else. It tells new stackers when to buy, what to buy, where to buy it, how to keep it, and how to use it. There's no way around it. Unless they strike it rich, most novice stackers will likely end up broke. And that is simply the way investments work. The majority of people go into something without fully comprehending the rationale behind it. As an example, consider the silver movement on Wall Street that was shown earlier. Those folks mostly went broke trading silver. With GameStop and AMC bringing in a ton of cash, they were able to invest much of it in silver at a price that was unprecedented for years. After that, there was a correction, which was inevitable given that silver will surge from $11 in March 2020 to almost $30 in February 2021. What happens if it falls? Number. The fact that it will rise again was unknown, though. Thus, they purchase at a price of $30. Oh no, silver is now only $24 to $25, they say. Perhaps I ought to leave the house. I was incorrect. Because it rose so rapidly, I failed to realize that it only the retreat. Be patient, it will return to its previous location. Many of these individuals believed that silver was a Ponzi scheme, and they foolishly invested $30 with the expectation that the price would skyrocket to $30,000 or whatever the most outlandish estimates were at the time. They were completely bewildered by the market. Appreciated in the present day, many individuals appreciate silver from Wall Street, so if it starts to generate more hype, they will get in straight away. They will sell in a panic if there is a decline. And I truly hope that everyone can comprehend. And then there are the silver scams, the overpricing, and the con artists who prey on inexperienced stackers. That's crucial. It is of utmost importance. You must exercise extreme caution, though, because silver has so many potential stacking strategies, and because everyone's financial circumstances, geographic location, selling timing, and coin availability are unique. Because your method may be effective for another individual may not be, it is extremely difficult to give specific instructions to a single person in a YouTube video. It is possible that neither of you will benefit from my strategies. It is highly customized. So I do my best to offer counsel from a broad viewpoint. From there, you can draw your own conclusions. A man can eat for a day if you catch him a fish, but if you teach him to fish, he can eat for the rest of his life. Something along those lines. Therefore, economic uncertainty, coupled with ongoing geopolitical tensions, will likely be quite supportive for silver. Silver will benefit from rising interest rates. Silver is benefiting from inflation and the dollar's strength. Silver prices are rising due to geopolitical tensions. Investors are seeking safety and strategic allocation in precious metals, since all these macro dynamics have produced a positive background, as mentioned right here. It's crazy that individuals don't realize they need to safeguard their wealth until something catastrophic happens. We are already well informed on a lot of their findings when they move on to green energy. Our team is well informed regarding mining supply limits.
The deficiencies are known to us, but we should go to this section where they present some of these predictions. Coins and bars for retail investors, record high ETF inflows, momentum, and technical analysis are among topics they cover.